So I wanted to do a quick little ramble about the concept of falling behind in life and the idea of catching up, because thinking in that way implies that there is some standard in which you are falling behind from, like relative to. Otherwise, whatever you're doing would just be whatever you've done, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason to be upset. So inherent in the concept of falling behind implies that there is some standard that you are then not meeting, whether that be what you wanted to do or what someone else has wanted you to do. Regardless, it is something that you wanted to do or someone wanted you to do, I already said that you were unable to do. And so then, if you were, like, let's say you're doing, I'm going to use uploading videos as an example because it's very easy to quantify. Let's say I want to upload one video a day, but then I'm unable to do it. Then the next day, I want to catch up by uploading 2 videos that day. But I wasn't even able to do one the day before. Why? What makes me think that I could do 2 the next day? And same thing with my workouts is actually what's caused me to start thinking about this is I've been skipping my workouts. And so then the next day I want to double my workout to catch up. Or maybe I skipped a couple days and then I want to triple my workout and do 3 times as much in one day as I normally would in order to catch up to what I wanted. And this initially seems like it makes sense, kind of, but then I get thinking about, like, well, what if I was able to upload 2 videos that day? What if I was able to double or triple my workout that day? That means I was capable of doing 2 videos in one day. I was capable of doing triple my workout in that day. Therefore, the day after, why would I drop back to 1 video or drop back to 1 of whatever my workout was supposed to be? Why wouldn't I just do 2 videos? Why wouldn't I just triple my workout the next day? Not to get ahead, but just because, like, why wouldn't I just do the absolute most I'm capable of all the time? And certainly some days I'm going to be capable of more than other days. And again, inherent in that same thing, I could word it in the opposite way and say that other days I'm not going to be capable of as much as some days. But that's okay. If my maximum is going to waver, why wouldn't I do my maximum, regardless of how good it is, and just show up regardless? That's the way I viewed my day job, is some days I'm just not able to work as quickly as I want to, as quickly as I am other days. But just the fact that I'm there and working and doing the absolute best that I can, that's what matters. That's what's important. And so same thing with these videos. If my videos aren't as good as I want, as like high quality or information dense or whatever, or entertaining, even if my videos aren't what I want them to be, just showing up, just hitting record and uploading something is better than nothing at all. And so it's like just doing whatever you are able to do, doing the most you're able to do at all times. And again, taking the videos into the context of where, I don't know how to phrase that, whatever. The last 11 years that I wanted to be making videos, but I wasn't. Like, I would for a few months here and a few months there, but the vast majority of the time I wasn't making videos. What if I tried to catch up with that? And I wanted to upload 2 videos a day now in order to make up for the 1 video a day that I wasn't able to do then. Well, what if I just wasn't capable of making 1 video a day back then? Because clearly I wasn't. And so that's fine. I had to do whatever it is that I had to do to get my head straightened out, to be able to get myself mentally positioned in a way that I am now capable of doing the thing that I wanted to do all along. And now I'm able to do it. So why would I? So then if I try to double and do 2 videos a day, which I have been actually doing, that's kind of silly. If 0 is what I was capable of then, and 2 is what I'm capable of now, why would I consider 2 double? Why would I not just do that? I think I've already explained this. I didn't really have many other ways of explaining this. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. I feel like I've gotten my message across actually a lot quicker than I thought I would with this video. So yeah, the idea of catching up, or also, here's another way of looking at it. Catching up to someone else's standard. For example, 1 video a day or 2 videos a day was the golden standard. That's what the other people were doing, and so I had to catch up to them. I had to outwork them, and I couldn't. And they outworked me. That's why I'm still here with a tiny channel, because I couldn't keep up with them. Literally. They literally just outworked everyone else. That's another way of looking at it. And it just is what it is. There's nothing that can be done about that. The past is past. It is past. It's gone. The only thing worth even considering is now. What am I capable of doing now? And then doing that. Don't think about how much I will be able to do in the future. Maybe I have to drop back down to 1 video a day at some point. Oh well, if I do, then I will then. I'll deal with it then. And that then will then be now when I am dealing with it. Then it will be now. And so then the only thing ever worth focusing on is now. Mostly. Of course, it is important to be able to predict the future. That's one of our key survival tactics, I guess. So I don't want to sound like I'm saying never think about the future. You do have to think about the future. You have to plan for the span of a lifetime. You have to plan for retirement and think about what am I going to do when I'm old, because you can't be doing construction out in -50-degree wind chill when you're 80 years old to support yourself. You gotta build up a support network and a security blanket to be able to survive then, and not have to continue to work to survive when you are no longer capable of doing so. So don't never think about the future. But I think at least, and it seems in my perception that many other people think too much about the future, and we need to live in the moment and do whatever we are able to do now, and do it now while we are able to. For example, when I come up with video ideas, I need to write them down immediately, because that's like one of the biggest lies I tell myself is, I'll remember that later. No, I won't. Shut up, Anthony. You won't remember that. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. Let me know your experience with any of this type of thing, trying to catch up in life. Oh, also with school grades. If you flunk a grade, they don't try to make you catch up and try to get you back up into your grade. You just work at where you're at, and you just continue to learn the thing that you were struggling at until you figure it out. And if you got flunked a couple grades, then so be it. You just do what you got to do in that moment until you get it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm finally uploading videos in the way that I should have 10 years ago. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. In what ways do you see this applying to your life? And if you like this video, press like. If you want to see more, then subscribe and turn on notifications by ringing the bell. And if you want to help support my channel, then share my videos with anyone else you think may find value in them. And take care.